Alrighty.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
So, I need to be able to try again. Yesterday it was bad, really bad. I think I know what the issue is, and I think I know how to fix it. The problem is that we tried to do too much at the beginning of the game, and that didn't work out. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to focus on being a conjurer first, level up a little bit, get stronger, and only after that we will switch to be a dead knight. And the first change is that we start with Julianus. Julianus, at least at this point, but really during the whole game, gives you a ton more magicka, and it's a fantastic blessing for, well, for a build like this. Essentially a mage. Hey Kai. So, Julianus, even at the start, gives you more magicka than the Bitter Cup. I don't, well, I have it in the sense of on Google Sheet, yes, the link. You can find it on, like, just search for Wolf on the Discord, and you should be able to find it. I think I posted like 7 times already. Alright, so the reason to go with Julianus is that we get 40 magicka from the necklace, and then 20 per level. Oh right, we have dragon skin, I forgot. Actually, let's... Yep. So 210 magicka, good. It is. The wolf is incredible in his work. I personally keep finding, like, I play a lot of this game, and I still find useful to read it from time to time, to read the document from time to time, which is objectively impressive. Really hope he comes back. Wonder what's up to. What's he up to right now? It doesn't sound like Wood doesn't sound like the kind of person that stops playing completely video games. Okay. We are under attack, but by what? Alright, so I see. Yeah, then I'm sure it will take all its time right now. I mean, it's... In a way, that's good news, right? Because children will grow up, and maybe when... after that, you will have some more time. some more time. I don't need this such. So we're starting Julianos instead of going directly with Clavicus. That will give us more stamina, more magicka, more regeneration. And apart from that, I'm going to focus on being a conjurer. I think the goal, I think the problem I had with the build is that having an hybrid made it so that we were too vulnerable and too easy to kill. So instead, I'll do what I do best, which is I focus on one archetype at a time when I play hybrid, and get it to a reliable state there. The thing about Julianos is that in between his necklace and the scaling, Julianos can give you a ton of magicka early on, like more than anything else. You get 40 magicka just from the amulet, and then 20 per level, right? So we're going to be apprentice soon. Once we hit apprentice, we will have 20 more magicka compared to Clavicus without the downside of the bitter cup, right? So the issue is that we cannot then switch the bitter cup to something else in case we have problems. But Julianos also gives you regeneration, magicka regen, and Machikari-chan is kind of great for a character like this. So yeah, I agree. I feel like maybe another race can pull it off. And maybe, I mean, maybe the mistake was mine, because there are ways to play that would have been safer. So, no, we're going with the classic Pure Conjurer Undead Summoner. And this should do pretty good. Mods. They are in the description, but the main mods this is a Requiem 3bftweaks mod list. It's called Lalaland. You can find it on Nexus. So the main mods are the one that change essentially how the world works, so the scaling the world and all the things like that, typical of Requiem. It's a bit of an hardcore. Whoops. Build mod list focuses on faster gameplay and experience instead of just leveling up skills by using them. Holy moly. Trash is an option. Yeah, I thought about it, but as I was saying yesterday, the problem with Nord is that it's a nothing burger after the early game. The main reason to go Nord would be to not lose Magicka when hit, but that's easy to reach also with a necklace. And about the Atronach, yes. Man, I almost died. That was scary. About the Atronach, yes, but the ritual gives us an additional summon, so it's difficult to give up ritual. Ritual is very difficult to give up for this kind of build. You can, but I don't think you should. Imperial is great, yeah. Imperial would work. I was talking about it yesterday, and I think of all the races I'm trying, probably Imperial is the one that would work most. Uh-oh. What? What is stuck in me? Oh, the bear. Oh no, the bear, no. Because the bear will attract the... Man. I need to go right now. But really, I can't give up Ritual. It's too important for Undead Summoner, because it allows me to...
Picking pockets now, that's the real art. No rough stuff. You picked a bad time to get lost, friend. What you gonna do? Oh! Mercy! Oh!
It allows to summon more than one undead, and I feel like undeads should have more than one always active, just because of the way they work. So, can I do Smuggler's Sanctuary already? That would be nice. I think I might be able to do it, so... Healing potion, healing potion. What time is it? 11. Yeah, let's do this.
What was that? Thought I heard something.
The problem with the first card is that it's always some kind of aggressive melee. Like usually it's a staff build. Yeah, look at how strong.
Mead. What was that?
I should go back to picking. It's a win hell. Easy money, less
In
chance of
threes.
an axe.
What was he thinking?
Did you hear something?
People, that is. Thought I heard something.
Nice.
I'll see you burn.
This was a dumber?
Where are you? Fight me!
Yeah. This is why recall is strong. The one of the skeleton took the damage, the other one attacked. And killed the enemy. I feel like you cannot play really this build without recall. It's just the way it works. Like you can, but it's more limited. Don't aggro the other one. Don't aggro the other one. Come on. Come to Papa.
Time to end this.
Whoa, 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 sir. Sir.
head on my... It's yours. I submit.
Wait. How did I aggro two more enemies?
Where are you?
Where am I? Nice. Ah, shit, I thought it was one of the kills was the boss. I didn't consider the fact that it were both. It was not. And
I know. Time to end this.
need the boss to stay.
I'll show you a real fight. Great.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Oh, that's nasty. That's very nasty.
And a die.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You're dead. You hear me? Dead. You're dead. You hear me? Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
I am running. I'm running. Definitely running. All right. Well, it would be nice to get this Jirik stuff, but man, I don't know if I would be able to do Sartal. It's not the best build to deal with Jirik. I mean, the rest maybe yes, but Jirik, I don't even know where to start to damaging him. Alright, 25 Conjuration. 25 Conjuration. What else? What else? So last time we went heavy armor and heavy armor blocking. Immediately we went. I could go 2 points into restoration for some regen. I could go alteration. I could go alchemy. We are a bit limited by the perks because I need. Okay, in the meanwhile, let's take this. And here we could try the warlock. See how it is. Let's try the warlock. I'm worried that he's not going to cast quickly enough, but whatever. And then the old reliable around can cast 2 of this. So, as I was saying, I would like to take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 perks just here. Right. Alteration. Heavy armor block. Yeah, now we have more than enough perks to take. Man. That's a perk intensive build if I've ever seen one. Okay, 298 Magica, so Julianos is already working as magic. That's already a lot of magic right there. So it's 20 more than what we had with Clavicus. Good. Oh, it's more than 20 more, it's 40 more than what we had with Clavicus. Good. We'll switch to Clavicus later on, but right now this seems to be the better option. We also have 35% magic regen, so... There's no shrine of Clavicus except in his own quote-unquote temple, whatever there is. But we can buy a one of those scrolls in case I need to convert. I think Kentir sells them for a premium, but he sells them. So I should be able to just go back to Clavicus whenever I need. Like, essentially, we need Clavicus when we need the Pact, which is not now. or when we need or when we do his quest, because then we get one additional summon from him. Cross spells. Interesting. Cross spells is good. Yep, cross spell is good. Yeah, I haven't decided what to level up. I could try to get to... Maybe the Warlock is better than the Archer. You know what? We go heavy Conjuration 50. We go vertical on this build. I want the perk that lowers the cost to cast spells. I want it too much. It's way too nice to get and use. So let's do that. Every start as a mage, maybe except for Mara's healer and some Sirabane combination. Everything I do is seems to always, every mage seems to always be a Juliana's mage in a way.
Not a chance. That the best you can do? Oh!
Yeah, the Waround. The Waround are the best summon, period. There's no real discussion, they're just too good. At least at this level. Same for the Spectra Warrior at the Adept. It is one of the best. Okay, one is down. Essentially.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back. What's it gonna do? Lucky hit! It's nothing! Victory or Solander! You'll be so much easier to run when you're dead. Fool.
Is someone there?
One advantage of not using armor early on is that I don't have the problem carry weight.
It's been a brutal winter. I can't remember the last time it was this cold and for this long.
Come on, don't be shy. What is this? No one bests an orc.
I knew I'd find you.
I fought worse than you.
Why? Why?
So, costume? You're not serious. Sure I am. You got some fun?
Hey, that explains. We need to get word to when you get to White. What?
What
is going on?
And if they do, kill 'em. That's not much of a prank. Oh yeah?
Alright, let's go get the conjuration ring. Alright. The next stop would be Richter, exactly like yesterday. Same thing as yesterday, I'd say. Get the moon sugar there. Though we have already two. Yes, still Brayton, still Ritual, but Julianus instead of Clavicus. We will switch to Clavicus when ready, but for now Julianus, and that's why we have so much Magicka. I think the combination is good. I think the execution was a bit poor yesterday, but I think the idea is kind of correct. So what we're going to be different from yesterday is I'm going to be a pure conjurer for a while, until I feel more comfortable being also a tank. So I'll switch to... Well, actually that's an opportunity though, because I think the around... Whoa, what the hell? Man. An absolute menace. I lost my dagger. Shoot, I lost my dagger. He's coming. He's searching for a way to traverse. That's great. Well, looks like my dagger went into oblivion because I cannot find it. No matter what. Oh. Thanks. Yeah, and this is why we select around. They're really good. We have 25 minutes of wonder. How do I make use of those? What is this guy doing alone? Where is his guard? What else? I could actually go and get knock one. It's not a bad idea. We are not alterationists yet. The idea is to go alteration. But we should be able to cast at least the first version of knock with all the magicka given by Julianos. So I think we go and get it with the dangers, but we should be fine. Let's use this. 308 magicka. This is why it's a pleasure to play Julianos. The amount of magicka you get early on, especially if you're not Altmer. Well, hell, even if you're Altmer, getting around 400 magicka in the first 5 levels, it does make a difference. Wrong summon. I don't know why I summoned that, but that wasn't the idea. I need a skeleton to go to hell. Nice. The last one is what? The Warlock? Another arch. Nice. Good. So I'm not sure about the inside. I'm especially worried about the mage. It would be nice to get a crossbow before I go inside. I will now get the crossbow. I haven't seen an enemy with a crossbow. Yeah, bow. Even a spell would work, but yeah, I don't have any spell. Oh well, this is going to be risky then, because how many magical potions we have? I may use... No, we don't have any magical potion. Okay, never mind.
That's it? That's your best?
High level warrior.
Why this me?
That's a high level warrior. That was a hit with his shield. I never had the guy at the entrance of this dungeon to be this high level.
Carve you into pieces.
At least I don't remember. So I think the strat here is to get him to fight the Warhound.
True Nords never back down. You're a fool to test me. Last mistake.
Yeah.
Victory or Sovngarde!
Look at those bashes. Come on. Nope.
Victory or Sovngarde!
The guy knows how to keep up his shield. I mean, fine. We have enough regeneration to keep hitting him. It's fine. It's just a shame that the Warlock does not seem to do enough. Oh, keep hitting him with the spell. Come on. Come on.
Mercy!
Nice. What a chad this guy is. So now the part that is a bit worrying. There are 3 enemies here. So we don't have... Not gonna lie, this can be dangerous. So usually there are 2 orcs and a trickster. And we really don't want the trickster to be an annoyance. We don't have anything to trigger that, right? No. Nope.
One of these days, we need to head back to the rift. Get some of that good rifted meat. Can't hide.
Orcish armor. Man, this is even harder. Okay.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
What does she summon? Skeleton. Okay, skeleton is fine. What spells does she have? Does she have any important spell? Okay, so. Double warlock. Come on, rain terror. Just don't go down. The point is we have a strategic advantage staying here. You don't have to destroy that advantage by going down and miss every shot. Alright, so when I fight undeads, they're not that weak, okay? They did some damage though. Where's the third one? There. It was good. That went really well. How can you not like the Spectral Hound? It's so good. It's just so good as a summon. I don't know, it feels different, the Warlock. It's not just the cloak. What's the spell? I don't know if they had the cloak when you were casting them. I don't remember that part. But did they have it when you cast it? I remember them when, you know, I remember that when you find them as enemies, but as enemies they're stronger. I think it's intended, like they can cast also stronger summons. Dude, go up! Go up! I don't know. I understand if they decide to not give them the cloak, because at apprentice level, you know, if they have a cloak, there is another level spell, it's a bit too strong. Like the other enemy that has a cloak is the worm, and the worm doesn't have the full fire cloak, it has a less powerful cloak. Specific to it, I think. So I would understand if they decide to stay now, let's not give it the stronger cloak. There we go. We got this, which means I can open some chests. Don't want it. Nah. Okay, let's try this. And we will be able to dual cast it with the right perk. So that's good. We could actually I could try to do Silent Moon Camp. Problem is we have 9 minutes of fondue, so I think Silent Moon Camp is the only other camp we can do with 9 minutes, and even then it's going to be difficult. Otherwise, the other camp I can do is the one under Winter and White Run. Yeah, let's do that. Can go around and open all the chests now.
Yeah, trying to keep confused. Now, being this
Why that guy went against the warrior? I think the main reason why the warlock, the spectral warhounds are so good is because of how fast they attack. It's as simple as that. Like, they're not better than other like summons in the sense of the damage. What is better is that they just do more attacks. That's it. Yeah, but I don't need armor rating, to be honest. So I think just Alto 1 is fine. At least for now, I don't need armor rating. I just need regeneration right now. Yeah, I will put some points. Depends also on the race, but yeah, I would definitely consider putting some points in stamina. The sneak costs stamina, so even if you get good, like what you want to do, the reason why you want to put points in stamina is because otherwise you may need to use expensive rings to sneak, or expensive like peerless stamina things, right? And if you use that, you don't use more stronger options for magic. So you need to find. I think putting some points in stamina allows you to use better equipment later on. I always thought, you can min max by putting all the points in Magicka, but I'm not sure that's true. Like, I can give you an example. The like as an amulet, you want to go and use the Mythic Dawn amulet eventually. Yeah, like 5 levels and put them in movement speed. Right, so get the ability to move a bit faster. 5 levels is more than enough. You will get some good regeneration. Not too much, but enough to sneak for a while. I think it works really well, and then you don't need to use too many stamina things. Consider that if you have problems with stamina, there is always Namira's ring if you're not if you don't have a problem being a cannibal. But it would be better if you use the ring for something else. Like the ring that you should use is the Night Weaver band, I think, and the necklace, something like the Mythic Dawn necklace or similar to that. Right, and essentially the way I see it is the less equipment slot I use on stamina, the better for a sneak mage. Shit. Shit. I did not realize. I did not, man. I don't even know what this guy is. What are we dealing with and why? Who is this guy? Early on. Yeah, that's a good option if you that's absolutely a good option. I tend to keep all the slots for Magicka, but then it really depends. Like, are you using Shadowstone or Ritual? What are you using as a stone? Because that's also like, if you use Shadowstone, then you need more stamina most of the times. Oh, by the way, also another important thing is if you go restoration, remember that these perks allows the healing aura to affect your stamina too, so you can get a bit of regeneration. So consider also that part. Yeah, that's the right choice. Alright, then you don't need that much stamina. Because I guess you go with... you're going to use the invisibility spell, right? Then you don't need that much stamina. Just 5 levels should be more than enough. Alrighty, so 2 minutes, let's get into the city. Isolda, Jarl, and then let's move on. I may even marry Isolda. Get the lover. Yeah. So if you go with that, you could try to just do min max and go full on Magicka, and then like the first levels will be hell because you need to get to a point where your healing aura affects your regeneration. But then once you get the level 60 perk, essentially it's like having even the first healing aura, it's like having the base pass just to always active on top of your food. It's pretty strong. You can get easily 1 stamina per second if you have spell power. And then the powerful healing aura is even better. Like powerful healing aura, I saw it, like I managed to get it to 3 or 4 points per second, and that's like so strong. Holy shit! You don't say. Well. That's a good finding. Nice. Especially for higher levels summons. 113. 113, so we're almost able to cast 3. Good. Oh, I didn't talk to the guy. Like, the dream with sneak builds is to min-max for the damage. And if you can, that's amazing. It's just that it's very difficult to not put points in stamina.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
I did talk to you.
Aye.
Like, that's why going archer is fun, because stamina raises the damage you do with the bow, right? So you can get you can do a lot of damage with an archer. Like, the sneak archer is the best Shadowstone build if you can get it to survive until the end game.
City's closed. Riverwood's in danger too.
Like, the if you keep raising stamina, you keep raising damage, and you counter all the effects of going Shadowstone. It's a really good build. The one.
Pay whatever it takes.
I know. It's still one of my favorite builds. If I can get it to the end game. Man, we need to do another bound bow. Heavy bound bow, sneak archer. Boy, yeah. Hello.
I met one of the... You do that? As promised.
Oh, also another thing. If the goal is to go with the Arcane Discharge 2 as an end game spell, like I usually go. Remember that also lowering spell cost raises damage of that spell. I'm not sure if it raises more or less
So you
than just pure spell power, but something to keep in mind. So you could raise some level up only in spellcast cost.
Once. It's in the most immediate danger.
Just that then you can easily cast spells.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Yeah, by the end game. That's another thing to keep in mind.
stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and
It depends.
slaughters my
It
people.
depends, I guess, the race.
Here,
If you are
lad.
a
Send a
Dummer,
detachment to
then maybe a
Riverwood
bit
at
of spell
once.
cost reduction is useful. If
you'll
you're
excuse me,
Altmer,
I'll return to my duty.
you don't need it. Alright. Let's check the ingredients for the fondue.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here. I enjoy. Take a look.
Yes. Nice.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Alright. And we still have one moon sugar, so I think we go Riften and do I go Riften or right now? Okay, let's do this. Before doing anything, let's get some poisons going.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. That's a fine potion you've put together.
Yeah, it's not great, but acceptable. It's still 60 damage per 30 in 30
If there's
seconds. So.
anything I can help you with.
So I need to make a decision. Do I go to the college and get well, essentially only the food and some food, or do I go to lift them, or both?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves.
Yeah, they call
I hear
themselves
this whole
Khajiit.
country's full of them down south.
Don't just walk.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelligar. Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. If there's a drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
My job. It'd be good. Thanks. This should come in handy. Here, let me show you a few tricks on.
The way is dangerous. I'll lead you across the bridge.
Once you're inside, I'll master this.
I believe I've made my... I'll give you a brief... Wonderful.
Yes.
Please follow me, and don't wander off.
I'm simply trying.
The College
to
of
understand.
Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for sessions and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the...
Whoops.
And the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry
Which
procedures
which
due to some
magic sneak
problems
mod
with
do
the
you
local
have?
lords.
Gold mod
We don't
or
anticipate
PO3
any
mod?
real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments.
Anyway, in general, if you are Boetia... Okay, PO3, then I will go 30 illusion and then 50
Now I'll
sneak.
show you your quarters.
Because that would allow you to virtually kill any bandit, right?
Who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours.
So
Please try and be considerate of others.
Dirt Illusion, so
Now,
you can do
let's go
cast
back to the Hall of
invisibility.
the Elements,
Map
where
wall,
most of the
Gravity
members gather
Boetia.
for lectures and study sessions.
And then so you are covered there for your sneak. And then you I mean, you can already use mental burden at that point if you want to kill everything, right? But if you go 50 sneak, then you can virtually kill anybody with a dagger.
Go on in, and if you haven't,
Because with PO3 these perks with PO3 work with, like, well, not this, but this one works with daggers and spells, right? So going 50 sneak makes you way less noticeable, and you get the ability to one-shot anything. So usually the way this goes is I level up Boetia, then I level up I take this perk here, this perk here, and that perk here. So I have invisibility, dual cast. You don't, it depends the race, but you don't need to dual cast Rune of Dampering early on. If you don't dual cast it, it still works, it just makes your invisibility cost 20% more, which, not great, but not the end of the world, right? The spell still works. So this is level 30. Right, and then once you get there, you have all the tools to sneak around. And then if you want, either you go to the treasure silently without killing anybody, or then you go up with this. The goal is to reach anatomical lore as soon as possible. But I think there are so many advantages in leveling up sneak to 50 as soon as you can. It's just that you want a way to get invisible. So that's why I would level up first illusion. And by the way, remember that if you want an early boost, you can get to the Elder Scroll easily if you take arcane what's called if you take arcane resonance at novice, you can buy it, right? When you get to the you need to reach Blackreach. You can do it while being invisible and just sneak around. You can go straight to the Midzerk Tower and use arcane resonance to make the enchanted sphere open the door for you. And then you can get wait for them to come down and then get the Elder Scroll and get the Ogma and one perk immediately. It's a very huge boost in, early on. Alright, this is done. We got 6 Magicka, more Magicka. 1,000, yeah, we don't have money. Don't have coins. So let's go. Let's say Riften. Yeah, let's go Riften. Essentially, once you have muffle and invisibility,
need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Consider not killing anybody and just sneaking around and getting experience. That's what I think I will do next time I play the Arcane Assassin. Because I feel like the mistakes I've done in the past was start killing enemies, and that's too risky. Whereas if you just go around the sneak and get the treasures, I think that's a much easier time. There are some treasures that are easy to get. Like, An example of a treasure that is easy to get only with that one build is the one, how's it called? You know the guy with the dumbbell with the necklace, with the dwindling magic necklace here, right? So that guy is a nightmare because he has the Environ, I think it's called, the guy, or something like that. But he has two scimitars, right? And one of the two has a very strong enchant. And he's a serpent build, I think, so he also applies serpent. You don't want to fight this guy. But if you sneak in, you can get to the treasure and you just need to be behind him. It won't hear you if you have enough sneak, and you can get the treasure and there's nothing you can do. You don't need to kill him. You just get the treasure. And that's true for so many places. It's kind of surprising how many places you can get in. You can get a treasure by just sneaking around. Amanjanzel is another one.
You must take the lexicon. You must bring it.
Amanjanzel, if you play it smart.
Please help me. If you... Here, take this. It's all I can offer you. Mind the way. Did you bring anything? It is our most... Look, I don't... Okay.
Nice.
You... When I meet Sarthes there.
Amanjanzel is another one you can get to easily.
It is done.
I mean the treasure, the final treasure. You just need to kill the Centurion by luring him in the trap. But again, Arcane Resonance does that for you. Arcane Resonance is amazing. Arcane Resonance, I should have used it more.
Who are you to judge me?
In the past. Oh, actually, if you go full illusion, consider also using rage to let the enemies kill themselves. Like, I feel like if you push for illusion and sneak at the same time, it may be a bit too many perks and too many levels before you can get effective. Whereas if you go only illusion and you are Boetia, so you cover Muffball through Boetia, then you can do a lot of little games with only illusion. Like, let's ignore Mental Burden for a second, although that one is also good. But like, you can use Rage. Like, one strategy if you go full illusion is when there is a group of enemy, use Rage to make them fight each other, and then when there is a final one standing, get behind him and use Mental Burden to kill him. And you virtually can do any bandit. Hell, even Falmer content you can do like this. Because Falmers don't have that much resistance to... I want the treasure first, but yeah, illusion would have been good. Yeah, okay, never mind then. Let's stop bothering. I'm considering doing the Arcane Assassin again, and I think if I do it again, I may go full illusion this time. That's why I was talking. Like, I've been thinking about it for a while. I need to go to and prepare food.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Let me just take this.
Welcome.
That unpleasant
However, see if you can drop in.
Alright, folks. This is going pretty well. Level 47, Conjuration 3 levels, which I think we'll get a Riften, and then we are at Adept. I'll continue after lunch. Thanks for watching and see you later. Bye-bye.